Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time of the year again. We're going back to school. Well, actually, we're not going back to school. I never finished school, but I know a lot of you guys are going back to school, and so we wanted to put together a video of our top 10 back to school sneakers.
You know, I always forget that you didn't finish school.
I almost finished school.
It's crazy, he had a higher GPA than me in high school, but didn't finish college. I had a lower GPA and I actually finished college.
I went to Common Hype University and I'm still in class right now. But that's not the point of today's video.
No, it's not the point.
It's about them.
Yes.
And the swag that they're gonna be turning on when they go to school in the upcoming weeks. We also decided to spice this video up a little bit by styling each of our 10 picks in this video. So every pair that you guys see us talking about, we'll also show you guys how we would put that together with an outfit to hopefully give you guys some inspiration on how you would potentially wear that shoe to school.
And if you guys like the style of the B-rolls that Bryson shows you, remember he has a second channel called Makoto Archive. We'll link that in the description down below where he styles basically every fit that he wears every single week. And I know a lot of you guys enjoy Bryson's fits.
Yeah, my most recent upload's actually at the top performing one in the last 10 videos I posted. So you guys seem to really be loving it. So I hope to continue to make more content like that for you guys. It's doing really well. And if you guys are interested more in the fashion side, definitely feel free to check in. But anyway, we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the top 10 back to school sneakers on our personal list. Now, these are just some ideas, more so just the silhouettes, not necessarily the colorways, but we did want to put some nice variety and put together our top 10 back to school sneakers if we were to go back.
It definitely is the colors though, it definitely is the colors.
Yeah, some of them.
Silhouettes for sure.
You could tell which ones Brandon picked, you could probably tell which ones I picked.
All right, well, we're gonna start off the first pair. And the first pair is actually a really big banger. So we're gonna do, it includes an honorable mention.
It does.
But first shoe, Travis Phantoms. Now I chose Travis Phantoms specifically because it's one of the more cheaper Travises, and knowing everybody going back to school, specifically for the people in junior high, elementary school, but even high school, if you guys still have recess out there, all black.
I forgot about
You
recess,
can get
bro.
away with all black and destroy them a little bit and they still look okay because it's all black.
If you hooped at recess, I would cook you.
Not in Travis Phantoms, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
that
you're
ankle
right.
would be cooked.
You're right, you gotta chill.
But yeah, Travis Phantoms, the checkerboard laces, I actually really love. I still think, again, it's a higher end back to school sneaker, but if you are a Travis fan, if you're someone who wants to get into collecting Travises or you already have a Travis collection, you gotta have Phantoms. I think it's a must. And these have actually grown on me. I wasn't a huge fan of them, but that white contrast stitching on them, and then you include the checkerboard laces, you really can wear them with anything.
Yeah, for sure. And to mention that, the honorable mention, obviously not everyone can spend, what are these around?
Right now, I mean, used pairs you're still paying $800. Brand new pairs you're anywhere between, depending on the size. Smaller sizes, $750 to $800. Bigger sizes you're now pushing like $1,400.
Yeah, so if that's in your budget, that's great. But there's also different alternatives like this sneaker right here, the Shadow Jordan 1 Low, which is a way cheaper option.
They're clean.
What are these
honestly
going for?
These are going for like $130 right now.
Yeah,
If you walk into your like local mall at a sneaker store, probably like $200. But it's still
100%.
really affordable.
Yeah.
Great neutral color blocking. Comes with black laces, and it's easy. It's fresh. It's easy to wear.
Yeah.
And it's neutral colors.
Yeah, a black low top, can't really ever go wrong. We ended up styling these a little bit louder, so you guys saw I put on the digital camo pants, the Stussy jersey. So many different ways you can style these though. Even Mad Dog, one of our editors here at the store, has a pair. And he is one of our more challenged dressers, I would say. All respect to you though, Mad Dog, much love. But even Mad Dog pulls some fits off with his. So just a really easy neutral shoe to wear.
You don't have to have drip to wear these.
No.
Just throw on some socks, throw on some pair of shorts, a hoodie,
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
you get into some of the louder colorways for sure, but I think that's a great neutral option, with also a great neutral alternative for this one.
By the way, these are in no particular order, but those are gonna be the first two sneakers that we have. Moving on to a different silhouette. Maybe something a little unexpected. If you're on the East Coast, you probably see these everywhere right now.
So this one's actually from my personal collection, but I feel like you can kind of categorize an Asics along with New Balances and a couple other different runners, but this is one of my personal pairs, like I said. This is a Kith exclusive GT-2160 Asics. Not a huge runner guy, but I do have this pair, and I honestly find myself gravitating towards them pretty often, especially if you're more of an athletic dresser, I would say, or someone that likes to be a little more casual with what they're wearing. This is a great option for you guys. And as you guys know, there's plenty of different colorways and all types of Asics and New Balances out there right now. And if you did have more of a higher end taste, there's also collabs like this one specifically was a Kith exclusive. New Balance has done a lot of work with Aimé Leon Dior, ALD. So you can find some more expensive silhouettes, you can find the cheaper, more GR silhouettes, and overall just have a really comfortable, good shoe for the school year.
Yeah, these are really dominating the East Coast right now in terms of sales volume. These do okay for us out here in the West Coast, but The great thing about these is that they're really comfortable and they're still around that $200 price mark too. If you guys want to go to apps or maybe you find a local reseller that you usually charge anywhere between like $150 to $175 on these, and there's so many different colorways and they're all neutral. A lot of cream tones that you guys will notice in Asics, and for the women's, they make some really, really nice colorways with some pink accents. You'll see light blue accents. They did a really good job with these, and they're really comfortable, especially coming into fall when you start wearing pants and you start stacking your pants. It looks
I wouldn't really wear these with the pant. You guys saw I styled these with the cargo short, but this is definitely something you can get away with for the people that like to dress again more comfortably. Sweatpants, mesh shorts, they go with more of that sporty look, and overall I think it's a great shoe to wear for the back to school season. And before we get into this one, we just want to let you guys know July 13th, which is actually tomorrow for you guys watching this video, will be in Chicago for Got Soul, hosted by Dennis Rodman. It's going to be an absolute movie, so if you guys are in Chicago or any of the surrounding areas, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Got Soul, and hopefully we'll be cashing out pretty heavy.
Pull up, we got some surprises in store for you guys. Lots of Got Soul merch, maybe some Common Hype merch that we can give away as well. If you're in the area, you gotta pull up to Got Soul. It's gonna be a great event, and Chi-Town always shows out. You know, I'm a huge Chicago fan, so make sure you guys pull up to the event tomorrow. Can't wait to see Dennis Rodman, hopefully get a nice interview clip with him at the event. Number 3, one of my personal favorites, especially since Jordan 1s are relatively cheap right now, but went with a Jordan 1 High UNC toe. Anything blue at any point of the year, Christmas, summer, spring, fall, blue really, really hits. And I think they did a great job, the Jordan brand did, with obviously the color blocking. I wish the toe box was white and not that UNC blue, but other than that, they did a really good job with the shoe. Obviously the box is really cool. Jordan 1 Highs, we can wear them with shorts, you can wear them with pants. High socks, prefer it. I see some people trying to get away with like ankle socks with these. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, it's pushing a little bit.
But every kid at your school probably has a pair, some type of pair of Jordan 1, just in general, lows, mids, highs. If you're looking for some highs, this is a great silhouette to go after, and it just screams back to school.
Yeah, tons of other different colorways as well for those who aren't into blue, or maybe you want to get your school colors. Now would be a great time to pick up a pair of Jordan 1 Highs. Never really know what the market's gonna do. Obviously, everything's a little down right now, so it's a great time to be a buyer for a Jordan 1, which you guys have seen in the past with COVID and everything. Prices have definitely been up there. It's really cool that you can get such a good colorway like this one for such a cheap price. I ended up styling these with a pair of shorts. Usually you can get away with a Jordan 1 with just about anything. Like Brandon said, maybe, you know, cop some Common Hype socks, get the nice crew socks so you're not rocking the ankle socks, but just styled this with a very neutral outfit and threw on the Common Hype sun tee with this one, which I thought accented and pulled all the blues together really nicely. Great silhouette though, great price. Can't really go wrong with the Jordan 1 High.
I think new pairs are hitting like 180, maybe like 225 after fees. Good thing about these though is a lot of people will wear them once, twice, and then list them on OfferUp, eBay. So if you guys are, you know, can't come in store at Common Hype in Arizona, maybe you're trying to find a pair of these, scroll OfferUp, eBay. You can probably find these for anywhere between like $100 to $150 for a worn once pair. It's a really good deal. Highly recommend trying to find the UNC toe. All right, up next we have the number 4 shoe. This is a Yeezy 350. We chose the bone colorway. Honorable mention would be the Onyx 350, which is the all black colorway. Let me tell you, this is one of our best selling silhouettes at our store here in Arizona.
For multiple years.
And it's one of the most comfortable silhouettes, arguably. I know Bryson doesn't rock a lot of 350s. I'm personally a huge 350 guy. I love the way they look. I love wearing them to the gym. I love wearing them casually around in the summer since it's so hot. This is not a shoe I'd wear with pants, maybe some Lululemon joggers or Lulu shorts or Common Hype shorts, but this is really easy to wear. And for back to school, I know all white, again, recess. If you're in college, you're walking around, maybe the whites get a little bit dirty, but they flash, they pop, and it's just such a great shoe. Women's and men's specifically, because make them in sizes 4 men all the way to 16 men.
Yeah, especially if you're someone that likes to style a little bit, wants to go with the comfort as well though. You guys saw I styled this with the Common Hype sweatsuit. Just something chill, something cozy, something relaxed, and it obviously definitely pops off of the blue sweatsuit that I put it together with, but can't really go wrong with 350s. I don't personally wear them too often, but even styling them for this video was the first time I put a 350 on in multiple years, and I honestly forget how comfortable they are, so gotta at least give them that, even if you're not a fan of the 350, but most people are, like we mentioned, one of the top sellers in the store for multiple years in a row, so you can't really ever go wrong with the 350. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory.
One trick with the 350, if you guys get a pair, highly recommend taking this insole out.
That's what I did for it.
Comes out really easily. You'll notice that they're really, really comfortable, because with the insole in, that toe box is really tight. You take the insole out, feel it on your feet. Anytime we do this for somebody in store, they're like, holy cow, this feels so good. Or they're like, hey, this actually fits a little tight. You pop that insole out, it feels better. Plus, you'll have more resale value. If you keep the insoles out, you eventually want to sell them, just throw the insoles back in, they look brand new.
Moving on to number 5, we have the newest release of the Jordan 4 Bread. This is the leathered pair. Obviously you have the 2019 pair, which is in the nubuck. I actually do really enjoy the leather version of this shoe only because it's a little bit more comfortable in my opinion, and the durability is just a little bit better. You can't really scratch a leather as much as you can scratch the 2019 version nubuck. But yeah, classic silhouette, classic colorway. Can't really go wrong with the Jordan 4 Bread. Definitely lower in price than we've ever seen before, at least in this version. You got the Nike Air on the back, can't go wrong. Plenty of different ways to style Jordan 4s. I really love wearing them with shorts in the summer, but you guys saw me style them with a little bit baggier pair of double knee pants, so can't really go wrong.
If you don't have a pair of 4s, when you first put on a pair of 4s, they hurt. It's gonna take a few wears to actually break them in. If you're someone who has to walk around campus all day, maybe not something you wanna break out on the first day of school, but as time goes on, they become more and more comfortable, and again, it's just a great overall silhouette. And anytime you can get a black and red Jordan 4 Bread, again, another one of our top selling shoes here at Common Hype. Anytime you can get this shoe for sub 350, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Even the 2019s are that much low right now. So the market's really good on them. Highly recommend picking up a pair.
Before we get into the next shoe, we got a little surprise for you. We want to shout out Jamie for winning this month's SMS giveaway. They won a 5W Canary brand new. And Joey's about to get it packed up and shipped out of here.
Going out right now.
So thank you for joining the SMS Club. If you want to win this month, I think we're giving away Jordan 1 Latte. So if you guys want to sign up, text Latte to 58472 and see what happens.
So this was an interesting one. This is number 6.
This was my personal pick. Brandon just told me to pick an SB. Doesn't really have to be this colorway, but there wasn't much color in this video, and I know a lot of people, especially kids in high school, they like to have something a little bit flashier, and I thought this was a little bit better of an option. We also have different SB silhouettes like the Udos, the Futuras, all kinds of different, even cheaper SBs, even those are some of more of the higher end ones, I would say. But yeah, Power Puffs can't really go wrong. Multiple different colorways in these ones. I ended up going personally with the Buttercup for this one. I wanted to style it pretty neutral with an all black fit, but as you guys can see in the denim that I wore with this one had a little bit of color. You can kind of accent with whatever really colors you feel like. I, again, went with all black. Someone may wear a lime green hoodie with it, and if that's what you're feeling that day, rock it with confidence and do your thing. You never know if you might, pick up the chicks at school.
That's right.
Turn your own swag on. But yeah, this was actually one, if I were to pick up one of the 3, it would have been this one. But again, would have loved to have styled the Udo for this one as well.
Yeah, I think I'd personally go with the Bubbles pair. Nonetheless, they all pop. And SB, if you don't have any SBs in your collection, at least pick up one pair. Whether it's a leather pair, whether it's a collaboration pair, like the Power Puffs, you really can't go wrong with SBs. They're really easy to wear, they're comfortable, even on first wears, and you look like a sneakerhead with an SB.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those more, if you want to stand out on the first day of school, you can go with something like this.
That's right.
So moving on to number 7, this one is, I feel like a no-brainer. Some would argue that Sambas have came and gone. In one of my most recent Makoto Archive videos, I styled a pair of Sambas, and my thought process on it was if you're not really a big fan of Sambas anymore, but you weren't really into them because you liked them. I still think that this is a classic silhouette. I think they make plenty of different great colors. This is probably the most neutral, bare bone colorway of the Samba that you can get. Plenty of different louder colorways as well, collaborations like the Wales Bonners, which I'm a huge fan of. Those have the bigger tongue, but just depending on what kind of style you're into, I feel like this Samba can't really go wrong. Wear them with shorts, you wear them with pants. The way I style them, you can kind of dress them up, you can also dress them way down. And again, this colorway being so neutral is definitely a shoe I feel like you can get your wear out of throughout the entire school year and have something that you don't really have to. For example, if you went with those louder SBs, you might have to have a couple extra pairs of just more neutral shoes to wear throughout the day. You can't really wear those every day, whereas this shoe is a daily shoe.
Yeah, 100%. I just picked up a pair of the Sporty and Rich collaboration pairs. They do a lot of great collaborations.
And what'd you pay on those? They're relatively cheap.
I got them for retail, so I think it was like $130 after shipping and tax. So really affordable sneaker, really comfortable sneaker. It's a shoe that you can really just beat to the ground and just continue to replace it. This is really popular with high school kids right now because they just love wearing baggy stuff right now. So they go really well with baggy jeans, baggy pants, type shit for real. I see a lot of people in vintage who rock Sambas. So yeah, really great shoe, really nice selling silhouette. And again, under $200 for the most part. So really affordable.
I mean, I feel like you can find, I personally picked up multiple pairs of Sambas, and I'll also say a good substitute for a Samba would be a Gazelle.
Yep.
All the pairs that I've picked up that weren't collaborations, just normal GR colorways, I got for around $80. So you're actually sub 100 on a lot of those colorways. And it's actually cool to go and just do some digging and find different colorways that you like because there's so many of them.
100%.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the most worn sneaker, I think within the past 5 years. I see This is really popular when it comes to hoopers, when it comes to athletes, when it comes to anytime we have kids coming into the store, they always got a pair of Yeezy Slides on. This is the Onyx colorway. You could argue that we could do the Bone colorway, the Dark Onyx colorway, the Salt colorway. There's so many different Yeezy Slide colorways in general right now, and with the big Yeezy restock that happened, they're now all sub 120 bucks. Obviously in some resales, this Onyx color specifically, 225 to 250 in store for sure, but I picked the Onyx because it's the most durable one. You can wear these whenever. The only thing that happens over time with them is they start to crease a little bit, but in terms of it getting dirty, it doesn't get dirty.
Yeah,
like this is what it looks like after 5 months of wearing it.
Comfortable, really easy to clean. Just make sure you got some clean socks on. Don't wear no holy socks with these.
Yeah, no crusty socks. Make sure you got some pure whites on.
Yeah.
Not no dirty black socks that have been ran through the washer and dryer 50,000 times. But overall, a great shoe. Bone Slides I didn't choose because if you're going back to school and you're recess, you're walking around all the time, they get really dirty really easily. And that shoe's typically a little bit harder to clean. But Onyx Slides, any Yeezy Slide in general, really great wear, really comfortable as well, and affordable. So
yeah, I styled these with just a mesh short and a t-shirt, as you guys saw. I also had a pair of sweatpants as backup. Really easy to wear with those more comfortable outfits. I personally don't have any Yeezy Slides. I have in the past and I did wear them a lot. Not really my style these days, but I put together as much of a relatable outfit for these ones as I could, just based on how I see them styled when I see, again, people walking into the store, mostly in just those more chill outfits. You don't want to get ready for school every day. It's just an easy one to slide on.
Shorts, t-shirt, doesn't matter what color combo, just throw on a pair of slides, you're straight.
Yeah.
So this is number 9, and if you guys can tell by the box, it's a funky Nike font. And when you open the box, we have an all-white pair of Air Forces, but this isn't the regular pair of all-white Air Forces.
I mean, I feel like for the point of the video, it definitely is a white pair of Air Forces. We just specifically picked this one because we think it's a little bit cooler. It's a CPFM Nike Air Force. There's 4 different colorways in these. So you have this white pair. If you're into black Air Forces, they have a black pair. There's also a green pair as well as a pink pair. This one probably being one of the most affordable of the 4 colorways.
Still expensive.
But there's also plenty of different alternatives to the white Air Force, such as the just normal 07 Air Force, as well as the CLB Air Force, the Love You Forevers.
The fresh whites, which is just a little bit better leather.
Can't go wrong with these ones though. The way I styled them, again, was just with a pair of denim. And I feel like with the history of white Air Forces, you just can't go wrong. You can put a white Air Force on with just about any outfit. Honestly, for me, a staple. I always had a pair of white Air Forces in high school. Wasn't really my main school shoe for the year, but I always made sure I had a pair because I found myself putting together some pretty easy outfits with them.
Yeah, this pair of Air Forces has a different insole, so it's gonna be a little bit comfier. Again, more premium leather on this pair. I highly recommend if you guys get a pair of CPFMs, replace the regular laces. It comes with factory lace and replace them with these rope laces. It makes the shoe stand out that much more.
Yeah, these aren't rope laces, they're fat laces.
Fat laces, but
I think they look better with the fat ones too.
100%.
I just didn't want to relace them.
100%. So again, $350, a little bit more expensive, but again, if you want to stand out and just say, oh, that's not actually just an all-white pair, that's what are these, and create conversation, CPFM Air Forces are a great pair to have.
Yeah.
All right, number 10, last but not least, we have a pair of 3s. It's probably some of the best 3s to release in the past 2 years.
Yeah, this was one of my personal picks for this specific video, this specific colorway as well. I don't wear too many 3s, but this is one of the few pairs that I've picked up in the last couple of years. The reimagined Jordan 3 white cement. Can't really go wrong with these. You have the Nike Air on the back, which is just a classic touch to any retro. And this is just a really neutral colorway that you can wear, again, with just about anything. Most of the colorways we picked for this video, as you could tell, we try and pick things that you guys can wear multiple times, multiple different outfits. Styled these with shorts, as you guys saw, and honestly, I feel like turned out pretty good. You can wear them with black denim, blue denim, any brown, multiple different ways to go about styling these shoes. And I wear my pair pretty often and really easy to clean. Jordan 3 silhouette. Pretty comfortable for the most part, and yeah, just a classic.
Yeah, the cream color blocking on this makes it really easy to wear. Everybody's into cream color tones right now because that's just what Travis is wearing. So anything that Travis wears, everybody seems to resemble and try and replicate. So Jordan 3s, overall a great silhouette. You can wear them with shorts, you can wear them with pants, they stack well.
Yeah.
And I know this is one of the more expensive Jordan 3s that we have on the list, but that being said, I think everybody, especially if you're in grade school, you can get these for like $200 right now.
Yeah.
Men's sizes, you're gonna probably pay anywhere between $350 to $400. But again, if you can find a worn once, maybe worn a few times pair and get it for sub $250, I think that's gonna be a really great deal, especially if you already plan on wearing the silhouette.
Yeah, and like a lot of the other SKUs that we had picked out, plenty of different alternative colorways to this one, depending on your budget. You could always go up and get, you know, a J Balvin 3. You could also go down and what's the newest, that all cream Jordan 3 that just recently came out?
Muslim threes?
Is it the Muslim 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that those are under retail right now. So
Yeah.
plenty of different routes you can go. Similar, this just has a little bit of those red hits on it on the bottom. The lace holes right here, the tongue and stuff. Really just a preference as far as colorway, but I think Jordan 3 is a great silhouette. And I feel like everyone should have a pair of J's in high school. If it's something that you can afford to do and it's within your means, it's always been a great route for me at least.
100%. Now, all these shoes that we picked in our top 10 are really great sellers for us in store. So we try to pick stuff that we like, but also what's selling in store and what the market is kind of demanding as it currently stands. So these are our top 10 back to school sneakers. But if you guys enjoyed this content, definitely drop a like, comment down below your favorite sneaker in the top 10. If you didn't see your sneaker in the top 10, let us know in the comments. Let us know which one we forgot. Maybe we slept on a few pairs. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We're gonna give you guys more behind the scenes. We posted an Instagram story the other day, got like 15,000 views and people were just swiping up. We had some OD
some
comments.
crazy things. I said, what do you guys want to see on the YouTube channel? They said they want to see Brandon with the shirt off. So I told them next Got Soul, we would see if we could odds him in the beginning to do the whole entire cash out shirtless. So we'll get back to you guys on that. But yeah, we really appreciate you guys.
We're
Let us
not
know.
doing that.
Well, we'll find out. I mean, if you hit odds, you hit odds. Should we just odds it right now?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
No. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below your thoughts and comments on this video as well. If you guys enjoyed that overlay B-roll, you guys can find more content like that on my other channel, Makoto Archive. We'll link it down in the description. And we look forward to seeing you guys in Chicago for Got Soul this upcoming weekend, hosted by Dennis Rodman. It's gonna be a great cash out video, so look forward to that next Friday.
If you're looking for some used pairs, commenthype.com. You have a couple of these on the website. Go quick.